Hello there. It's your girl PE. Yes, that's me, Pastor Erica, Bible teacher, worship artist, and speaker. I believe someone needs encouragement today. Well, it's September 11th, 2013. And on this day, some years ago, we experienced the Twin Towers falling and collapsing and people losing so many loved ones. We experienced the nation at a grief. Well, I thought about that, and this is also subsequently my sister's birthday. My little sister name is Jessica Latrice George. Let me just tell you a little bit about her personality. She's pretty spunky, outspoken, beautiful chocolate girl who is just full of love but won't admit it out front always. Full of laughter. That's how I remember her. Very much into sports. Well, she was a 17-year-old graduate of Bel Air High School on her way to McNeese University when she was struck down by a young man who was high, and my brother died in that accident as well. She would have been 29 today. Yes, September 11th. I can talk about it a lot more freer than I was able to do even 3 years ago, even a year ago, because each year it gets better and better because I understand purpose. You know, it's hard to understand the dark seasons of our lives. Romans 8:28 says, all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. I have to admit that in the year 2002, I buried my son. I was homeless, living in the attic of a church. And a week later, I was burying my siblings, both of them. And I couldn't make sense of it. But I tell you what, then the Lord encouraged me with a poem that graced my soul, that hit my soul and graced my lips. Here it is. Are you listening? It's called A Spring Harvest in a Winter Snow. It is in the winter snow that the earth sleeps, and the trees all loses its splendor. In the winter snow, the sky turns bleak, and the winds send chills that aren't tender. But there beneath the winter deep is a spring of life, oh, you must see. Vibrant and full of colors, nurtured by the Father's hand. It's full of potential. And yes, it's you and I, the first spring harvest in the winter snow. I couldn't understand why my life was so dark. And I remember asking the Lord, why look like so many other people's lives are easy? Why look like they're blooming? And he said, Erica, it's just like a field. When you look at a field of flowers on a beautiful day, what do you say? You just say, oh, it's a beautiful day out. And every now and then you appear at the flowers and say, those are nice. But how about walking down a trail where it's cold and it's chilly and you can't think of nothing but getting into the warmth of your house? But there on the trail, everything else is dead. But on the trail, there's a spring flower, much like a tulip, peering up and saying hello with its vibrant colors. And you're saying to yourself, you stop, and there it is, the awe moment. Ah. I wonder how that survived. I wonder how it kept its color. Well, this is for you. Somebody is looking at you and wondering how you survived, how you kept your color while you are thriving, because it is working itself for your good, even right now. I don't know where you are. Maybe you're facing divorce, dilemma, death, heartache, heartbreak. I want you to know that you're a rarity and God is working it for your good. You are the first spring harvest in a winter snow. And yes, and some of you are in a dark season, and don't you discredit the darkness, because some of the greatest things are harvested out of the dark places in life. Diamonds are harvested out of darkness. The beautiful babies is nurtured and processed in a dark womb. Be still and know that the Lord is with you. I just wanted to encourage you and tell you that you are great. You were made for something great. You were made to live Beautiful. Until next time, be blessed.